Welcome back to the class, guys. In this class we are going to learn how to install Parrot operating system. Parrot is yet another operating system for security testing, that is penetration testing, just like your Kali Linux operating system. Not only Parrot, there are so many other operating systems that can be used for penetration testing and computer forensics. So you can see the list of operating systems that are widely used, like top 10 operating systems for ethical hackers and penetration testers. So in the list, the top one is Kali Linux. The installation of Kali Linux and its practice you have done, I guess. It comes in 32 and 64-bit images and is developed by Offensive Security, as you can see over here, and under the leadership of Matti Aharoni. And you can use Kali Linux for information gathering, vulnerability assessment, web application security, password attacks, exploitations, sniffing and snooping, and so on. You can use it for reporting tools and maintaining access. You can read the features of Kali Linux, which I'm going to give you. Then comes in the list is Blackbox. Blackbox is yet another OS for penetration testing. Blackbox is Ubuntu based Linux distribution. Comes with 70 plus tools, particularly for web analysis and network analysis, sniffing, and so on. Third in the list is Parrot operating system, regarding which we are going to see in this class, installation and its environment. Parrot OS is again a Debian based GNU Linux, comes with a lot of tools. It comes in made desktop environment as well as KDE also. These are the features of Parrot OS. You can pause this video and read the features. Then comes in the list is DEFT, which is Digital Evidence Forensic Toolkit, highly used operating system for incidents response. Generally is used for live forensic analysis without damaging the hard disk or without tampering the hard disk. It consists more than 100 highly rated forensic tools. Okay, you can use for hacking and forensics also, cyber forensics also. Then in the list you can see Samurai Web Testing Framework. It is an operating system, very old operating system. This operating system is highly used for web application penetration testing, for exploiting web applications. And then comes sixth in the list is Network Security Toolkit, NST, and it is developed by insecure.org. Somewhere it is written over here, I guess. Insecure.org, yes. Consists of 125 open source security tools. Almost all of these operating system has most of the tools in common, whether it belongs to information gathering or network traffic analysis or exploitation. Most of the tools are very common. Then comes in the list is blackarch, which has almost 1600 plus tools, and generally it is regarded as first choice distribution among security researchers. Next in the list is CyberHawk Linux, and is regarded as most advanced, powerful, well managed Ubuntu based penetration testing created by Zetrella Knowledge Solutions. The distribution consists of more than 700 dedicated tools for penetration testing and 300 for mobile security and malware analysis. It's completely open source and free to use. Latest comes with own repository. Then you can see the features, full support for wireless devices. And ninth in the list is NAC Track. It is again yet another operating system for penetration testing that is based on Ubuntu. Contains lot of utilities for penetration testing. Number is not given over here. And then comes in the list is Node Zero. So these are all the operating systems or distributions that can be used for penetration testing. Okay, so in this class we will learn installation of Parrot OS operating system. Parrot OS is a worldwide community of developers and security specialists that work together to build shared framework of tools. You can read the description of Parrot OS and its features over here. Scroll down. Security, privacy, software development, complete arsenal of security tools. Okay, you can use this as a desktop operating system also, and security edition also. You have a learning platform and community where you can discuss with other penetration testers or security researchers on this website. Let me scroll up and click on the download section. Here you have two options. You can either use this Parrot as general purpose operating system, or you can use it as a special edition where security tools or penetration testing tools are embedded into this operating system. You can read Parrot Edition is a special purpose operating system designed for penetration testing and red team operations. has a full arsenal ready to use pen testing tools. Okay, it also has IoT, Internet of Things, and cloud appliances. This is not part of this course, so this you have already seen.
Thank you
In this
for
class
watching the video
you are
and do
going to
subscribe to the YouTube channel
download Get Security
INSECTECHS.
Edition. Okay, because this edition is a general purpose operating system, and while this is a penetration testing operating system used by penetration testers, so this is a download page, and if you scroll down you can see two types of desktop environments, that is mate and KDE. You can download any one of these ISO file. You can either download via torrent or you can directly download. I have already downloaded the ISO file that you can see, so you can download, and download may take a lot of time because this is almost 4 GB, I guess 4 GB. It's almost 4.9 GB. File size of this ISO file is almost 4.9 GB, so it may take some time. So please download to your hard disk. And now we will see how to install the Parrot OS operating system. Before that, you can go to the Google and search for download. Please type download Parrot OS for VirtualBox, and here in the second or third link, where yes, this is the link osboxes.org. Here you can find the images of all the virtual machines, like for Hypervisor, VirtualBox, or VMware. So you can either download the image for VirtualBox or VMware directly from this place, and this pop-up is donate this project. So if you have some amount, then you can donate to this website. Either you can download images, VDA images, for either for VMware or for VirtualBox for here. So let me go back to the website, download Parrot OS. Click on the download button, which I have already downloaded. So download should start immediately. Yes, now you can save the file. So I will not click on the OK button because I have already downloaded. Now you have to open your VirtualBox manager. I have already installed Parrot OS, but for the sake of this video, let me delete it completely. Remove, delete all files. Okay, now we are going to install fresh Parrot OS operating system. So click on the new button. Let me type as Parrot OS. So Parrot OS, and this is the location where I'm going to save my VM files. And next type is Linux, and the version is other Linux 64-bit, and you can specify the RAM size as 2048 MB, that is 2 GB hard disk. And now the option for hard disk is create a virtual hard disk now. So click on the create button, and this is the VDI file of our virtual machine, and do not change anything. Click on create button. Now let me go to the settings tab over here in the VirtualBox manager. You can click on the advanced button. Under general, basics, you don't need to change anything. Under advanced, you can change to bidirectional for both shared clipboard and drag and drop. You can write description of this Parrot OS if you want. Under system, remove the floppy, and this is the boot order. First is optical and the second is hard disk. Then comes a display. There is nothing much to change over here. And under the storage section, virtual optical drive is empty, so we have to mount the ISO file. So choose the file from the icon over here, which you are seeing over here. So choose a disk file. So this is the operating system which I am going to choose. Now click on the open button and click OK. We have successfully mounted the ISO file. Now you can click on the start button to start the installation process. It should pop up. Right. Let me maximize the screen. Now we have a couple of options over here. Try install as one option, terminal mode, RAM mode, and so on. So we will click on the try and install. This will lead to a live operating system. So first the operating system will load, then we can install the Parrot OS operating system. Right. This operating system is starting in the live mode, so have some patience. All the tools and necessary services should start. Currently it's a blank screen. Okay, I think they are started. So this is your Parrot operating system. This is how the interface of Parrot OS will look like. You have privacy, office, internet, and so on. Just like your Kali Linux or any other Linux operating system. Now we have a button over here, that is install Parrot. So click on install Parrot button. Now we have options over here. Welcome to Calamere's Interstellar for Parrot OS 4.11 rolling. Yes, select your language, click on the next, then you have to select the location, keyboard, so on. It's just like installing your Ubuntu operating system. Since I'm from India, I will select India, Kolkata, and click on the next. Choose your country and language, then click on the next, and the keyboard type, let me choose English United States, and the default. Click on next, and here we have the partitions. So let me choose the first option, erase disk. So this will delete all the files on the hard disk, that is on the partition we have created, parrotos.vdi file. So click on the next. Now type your full name and what name you want to use as login. You can use as Kiran or whatever you give. Type your name or give any name as a login name. The name of this computer is Kiran VirtualBox. Now let me change it to Kiran Parrot OS. Parrot OS. Or let me type as PARROT Parrot OS. That should be fine. And give the password. Type the password. Next we have an option, login automatically without asking for password. I will not tick. If you want to enable this option, like without asking, you can, without asking or without prompting for the password, you can log into the operating system. So I need password is necessary for me. Then click on the next. This is the summary of your Parrot OS installer. So location, keyboard, and everything. So click on now install button. This will install Parrot operating system on your VirtualBox. You have a pop-up, continue with the installation as a super user. Parrot OS installer is about to make changes to the disk, that is parrotos.vdi. And click on the install button, install now. Installation is going on and it could take some time. As installation may take some time, I will pause this video and I will resume when the installation is complete. 94% complete. It's time to resume the video. 97% and now 100%. All is done. So let me click on done, which will restart the system. As the system is now going to restart. Now type the password to log into the system. So this is your Parrot operating system interface as said earlier. Now we need to install the guest editions, and this is quite common when you install any virtual operating systems in either VMware or VirtualBox. You have to install virtual guest editions. Click on the Parrot. Now open this CD-ROM. Double click to open the CD-ROM and view the files. Now find the file VirtualBox Linux editions.run. Copy the file. Let me copy the file and paste it on the desktop over here. So you can see we have the file pasted on the desktop. Now go to the terminal over here on the top panel. Click on the terminal icon which is beside the Firefox browser icon. Open the terminal and this is the Parrot OS terminal. Looks very beautiful. Now ls, that is command to list all the files. We have to navigate to desktop. Use tab on your keyboard for auto completion of the command. Hit enter. Now type ls again and there is a file. VirtualBox Linux editions.run file is normal file, which now you have to give some executable permissions. For that you have to type command sudo chmod 777 and file name. Hit enter. Type the root password. You cannot see the password, but I have typed it and now I'm hitting the enter on my keyboard button. So now if you type ls again, so the color of the file is changed from green to, I think it's called lemon color. Now simply type sudo /vbox to run this file so that guest editions will be installed. Yes, guest editions are installing on this Parrot operating system. Now a reboot is required, that you can see over here. So type sudo reboot. I will resume this video when I get back after the restart of this computer or virtual machine. This computer has restarted. This virtual machine has restarted very quickly. Type the password again. Switch to full screen mode. So this is the full screen mode of our Parrot operating system. So this is your Parrot operating system. Now you can delete this file, VirtualBox Linux editions.run file. Delete. So I want you to navigate all these options on the menu bar on the top panel, applications, places, systems, and I want you to play around with all these options like privacy, office, and over here on the 6th or 7th option is a pen testing, in which we have all the tools that are required to conduct penetration testing. So I want you to get a good hands on this computer by exploring the Parrot operating system. So anyway guys, we'll see in the next class. Thank you for watching the video and do subscribe to the YouTube channel INSECTECHS.